How long have you been in a labor permanently?
Um, so here in Delaware, Delaware is where I started. So I would say it's been coming on 10 years now. Yeah.
And have you always accepted like housing choice vouchers or Section 8 vouchers?
I've always accepted housing choice vouchers. So it never even occurred to me not to accept them. So it's been a learning opportunity, I suppose. Not a welcome one, but certainly a learning opportunity to see that we don't have that as a law that you have to accept. I mean, that there's no discrimination based on source of income. It's unfortunate that we can, because certainly other forms of discrimination are going the way of the dodo bird.
Can you talk about, you said you have always accepted Section 8 housing choice vouchers. Can you explain why or talk about why you decided to do that from the start?
Sure. So one is because the type of houses that I buy and rent out are in low-income neighborhoods. So when I talked about my husband buying the house for $27,500, and so I took a page exactly from that book. So everything I buy, I call it, I buy it for the price of a car. Because in fact, that's what I said. What? How can a house be sold for the price of a car? And when I kept looking, I kept seeing more and more. And of course, that's something that we need to change as well, the financial structure such that people who live in these houses can afford to buy them, as opposed to investors like me. But at any rate, when you do buy a house for the price of a car, it is not going to be in Warren Buffett's neighborhood or Bill Gates. It is going to be in a low-income neighborhood. And so that automatically means you should accept housing choice vouchers. Anyone who doesn't have a voucher, it's not because they're wealthy, it's just because they couldn't qualify. So it just made financial sense to me to do so.
Wonderful. What is the difference between renters who have a voucher and then those who don't have a voucher?
Luck, in my view, because those who do not have a voucher but need one are in, again, using the word straits or circumstances, they're in the same financial circumstances as the person who does have one. So it is, if it is wealth, it is by degrees of nickels and dimes, and that is hardly the yardstick for wealth. So it really is luck, and it shouldn't be luck, because these things are all a matter of public policy, and decisions can be made to change the rules and provide more housing that's either government provided directly or indirectly.